Triple Frontier, a Netflix movie that I watched instead of watching Captain Marvel. But it was fine, I guess. I wouldn't tell some people to go out and rush and watch it. But if you already own Netflix and nothing else on, you need to kill some time, and you don't mind action films, might as well. It's not that great of action. It's, like I said, decent. It stars a lot of the, hey, it's that guy from that thing, people. Like, the guy from Sons of Anarchy. The guy from Tron Legacy. He also was Murtagh in Aragon. The guy who was in Kingsman 2, who played the American agent that I liked, that died, sadly. And then Ben Affleck and the guy that plays Poe in Star Wars. And the funny thing is, his character's name in this movie is Pope. So he goes from Poe to Pope. And it's funny as hell, because a lot of times when they're yelling his name, I think they're saying Poe. It's like, holy shite. Not that great of a story. The gist of it is a bunch of ex-soldiers try to do one more mission off the books to make millions. They end up walking away with less than they went with. If you want the full spoiler review or full spoiler recap, I'll continue the review part. Music was fine. The acting was well done, I guess, from the actors on the thing. The other ones did fine a little bit, but some of the villagers were a little lacking. And for some reason, it didn't pop up with subtitles for the Spanish parts, so hopefully for other people's accounts it does. Because if you only speak English, you're not going to understand a big portion of the movie, because I'd say 40 minutes of it is in Spanish. Not saying that's a bad thing, but when you do that, put subtitles. But other than that, now for this recap, for people who aren't going to watch the movie anyways. Poe tricks them all into coming down because he says he's working for the government down there to take down a drug dealer. And when they get there, it turns out that the government doesn't know anything, and it's completely off books, and they're each going to get a couple million to themselves. So they go into the guy's house, they kill 2 of his guards and him. They start taking the money, but Ben Affleck starts getting greedy, and he wants more money, and they don't escape on time, and the Sons of Anarchy guy gets shot, but not badly. He still can walk and everything. It's like straight through flesh wound. And they escape, but they don't get away in time. They get into a shootout, and they kill all of his guards except for the ones protecting the wife and children. The 3, I think they said. And they burn the house down. Then they, through the helicopter they get starting to crash over the mountains, and the helicopter actually crashing, they slowly start to lose all the money. And the helicopter crashes into a village, and the villagers want to keep the money for themselves, and the guys end up shooting the villagers, make them get back. And one of the villagers, the one villager's son goes after them, kills Ben because Ben is the one that shot his dad, and they kill the kid, and then they take his body home. They throw all the money into a deep ravine which will never be seen again, except for what they can put in their backpacks, which is $1 million each, including Ben's mill. And then they donate all the money to Ben's family so that they'll continue to get paid for it. And then they all go to separate ways. Happy to see the kid that plays Murtagh playing again. I enjoyed the guy who was in Kingsman. I think he should do more. I'd like to see him in more. I was extremely sad when he died. I would have liked to see a solo movie for him because I just liked his character that much. Ben's always fine. The Sons of Anarchy guy was okay. And Poe, he was better in this than he was in X-Men. And I know he's Hispanic descent, but very good Hispanic accent. I'll give it a B and B minus, and have a good one. What do you think of this movie if you watched it? Comment down below, like, dislike, you know the drill.